A medical first for a group of Singapore surgeons and researchers. The team from the National University of Singapore and NUH has developed a way to repair the skull after surgery. It's cheaper, safer and looks better than the current procedure. Julia Ng with more on the Singapore success story.
When a bus ran into air traffic controller Ho Boon Pin's car 15 months ago, his surgeon had to drill two 14mm holes into his skull to remove blood clots and to save his life. The 23-year-old also became one of the first 10 patients who successfully tested out the new BurrPlug, a bone scaffold made from biodegradable plastic. Measuring 14mm in diameter and 5mm thick, the BurrPlug snap fits perfectly into the hole left behind after a surgical drill has been used. Unlike titanium mesh, which is what surgeons currently use, the BurrPlug doesn't cause infection. The best part is bone cells soon grow over the scaffold and becomes just like the patient's own skull. And after 2 years, the scaffold completely fuses with the surrounding tissue and dissolves.
One advantage is that no matter how low profile the titanium plate can be, there's always a slight bulge when it can be palpated from under the skin. On the other hand, the polymer cap, when resorbed totally, will leave a very smooth surface over the bone.
Mr. Ho says that's an advantage that saves him from recounting the traumatic accident to friends.
They didn't notice at first until I mentioned I had a surgery done.
Just as strong as titanium mesh but more pliable, it can be custom made into various shapes to fit the patient, and it's cheaper.
If you would use a titanium mesh of a similar size in combination with 4 screws to fix a mesh on the skull, then we are looking at cost about 1,000 Singapore dollars. So we are planning to market this BurrPlug in the range of $600.
The team is now looking into using the scaffold to regenerate bones in the spine, knees and even in the eye socket. One of the team leaders has even set up a company to make and market the breakthrough across Asia. They have already had inquiries from countries like Vietnam. The firm is targeting Asia first before tapping into the global market, which could be worth up to $150 million.